Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Sonic Love. So I've already just done an unboxing today of the brand new Powkiddy RGB10. First impressions, really liked it. Thought it was really good. If you haven't seen it, check the video out. It's yeah, my thoughts and feelings of this so far. I'm going to break down with different emulators. So I'm going to do PSP in this video. Now, having all day to mess around with it, the battery life's fantastic. It lasted at least 5 hours, I think 5.5 hours out of the box. I charged it and it took about 2.5 hours to fully recharge it. Really good. Heat problems, definitely no heat problems with it. Yeah, really solid build. Really liking the way it's performing, as in control wise. I've got a few issues. The issues that I have is that I don't think the current OSs that we're going to be using with this are utilising the actual chipset that it's got inside this. Now, is it more powerful? Yes. Is it powerful enough to run the games that we want to, that we couldn't on the previous models? No, and that's the frustrating part. Like God of War, I'll show it in the video anyway. God of War, Midnight Club. You have to put yeah, I'll show you anyway. You have to change the settings in order for it to run, and you can get it to run, but it's not where we want it to be. And I just thought that no, it's not good enough. But I am actually pushing myself towards the actual OS, and I just don't think these OSs are cut out for the chipset that's inside. Maybe if we do get some high popularity with these units, that maybe a build will be separately done to utilize the new chipset that's inside and obviously the speed that's inside. But as it currently stands, it plays the games that you could already play a little bit better, but the games that you couldn't play, it just barely playable, like barely. And that's with a frame skip and hacks and yeah, graphical imperfections. Anyway, let's jump into God of War and I'll explain why. I'm using the MIB build for this one, so this is the custom build. Maybe a new OS will make a difference, I'm not too sure. Let's have the games do the talking. I won't just do God of War and Midnight Club. I will go through quite a lot. But yeah, the games that we could play on the Arcade 2020 and the Odroid Go Advance, it plays them a little bit better. A little bit smoother, and the frame rate isn't as choppy, which is good. You know, that's, you know, it's positive. So what I'll do is I'll play it. Well, you can hear it now, it's choppy as hell. So I'm just gonna go into the settings and show you what I did to get it to actually run a little bit. But there were sacrifices in the graphics department in order to do it. So settings, I had to take buffer rendering off. Frame skip, I had to set a 2. I had to put these two enhancements on. I had to take this down to low. I changed this to, I had to take this off completely. I think there was another one, but I can't tell. But anyway, let's get into it. One thing though, this screen is absolutely beautiful. It really is nice. So as you can see straight away, the sound has gone perfect.
Suffering for years, Kratos, the once great general, now known as the ghost of Sparta, pledged himself as a champion to the gods for the race. In return,
so I am really hoping that it is just an actual image problem and there just needs to be one made to optimize the new chipset and the speed that's in this already. If that's the case, then yeah, hopefully within a couple of weeks, maybe a month, they will update the OS, because they're gonna have to, because RK2020 are releasing the RK3326 version, and this is the 3326 version chipset. So, and I can imagine that I can imagine that everybody's copying everybody. We're at a time where it's going to be all the consoles are running on the same chipset, and the only difference will be what the form is, what it looks like, and which one that you choose and put, you know, that you want to play yourself. Strange. Let's just hope that the RG351 breaks the mold. Okay, as you can see, there's lots of, you've seen the settings that I changed. Don't get me wrong, it's running better than what it did on the RK2020 and Odroid Go. But there was a hack for it to make it run a little bit better, so maybe with that hack. But what I'll do is I'll just show you now the other setting that I changed it, but it takes a massive hit on the graphics. I took this one off.
I must return fire.
As you can see, it doesn't make too much of a difference. But then I thought, right, let's just try some settings that I've never tried before, just to see what we could get out of it. So yeah, I also did this one here. So as you can see, it definitely speeds it up, but those little glitches and stuff, it's just annoying. So can it run it? Yes. Can it run it well? No. That's where we're at. So there was one more setting I did try, but it literally took all the graphics. So skip, buffer and rendering. This was the last one that I did, and as you will see, it takes away the sky and all the effects. It speeds it up dramatically. To virtually full speed. It stutters now and again, but as you'll see as I play further on, Yeah, so as you can see guys, you have to do a lot of messing around in the settings just to make it playable. So is this chipset a little bit better? Yes it is, and you know, small sacrifices, but I was really hopeful that we could play the likes of God of War, maybe with 1 frame skip and that's it, you know, leaving all the rest on it would run at acceptable level. But this is 2 times frame skip, everything turned off that you should really be leaving on, and everything turned on that you should be leaving off. So to get where it is now, and as I say, the sky's gone, all the atmospheric fog is gone, the effects and everything are still there, the lighting effects, and as I say, it's definitely running a lot better than what it is on the Arcade 2020 and also the Odroid Go Advanced Black V2. But again, is it what you want? I don't know. As I say, if it is an optimization problem with the OS against the chipset, because obviously it's new and nobody's done anything for it yet, then all is forgiven. And if we get an improvement again, then I'll be a happy man. But you want the effects there, you want the sky there, you know, you want to play it how it's supposed to be played, you know. Is it an acceptable level to play at? Yeah, definitely, because yeah, we're probably getting about 24 to maybe the odd 30 frames per second every now and again. Going down to probably 15 at times. So it's really inconsistent. Yeah, I'd love to know what you think, guys, and whether you think it's actually an optimization problem with the new chipset. And what about the RG351? Will it have the same chipset? Do we know what it is? I don't know what it is yet. Is that using the RK3326? If so, then it's going to definitely need a new OS image. So that's where we're at with God of War, guys. Let me show you Midnight Club. It might work better again on a different build. It's something I'm going to have to test out, guys. I've only really tested out this so far. But this is even worse than God of War. God, you have to put everything on and take everything off again. It's just silly in order to get it to be anywhere near barely playable, let alone playable. Cutscenes, everything like that, they're all fine.
I was given your number by a mutual friend, Tony. He said you could hook me up.
When I was watching this, I was like, yes, finally. But then, no. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll, instead of hurting your ears and your eyes, I will do all the hacks and stuff now, and you'll see I'll be doing it all again. You have to leave the buffer rendering on, unfortunately. Frame skip we need to have on. Let's do auto, but then put it on 3. I found was to make it even anywhere near. Shaders off. 1. Low. This one off completely. Also nearest. So as you can see, again, like God of War, it just literally speeds up the music till it's full speed. But you'll soon see that it doesn't really matter, because yeah, I'd say it's far from playable. Still performs better than what it does on the RK2020, and obviously the Odroid Go Advance, but still, do we want barely better? We want a lot better, don't we, you know? But you'll see when I do all the other games. So look how awful it looks, but it's the only way that you can barely play it.
So, look, now you hooked me up with some wheels. You like racing?
You and Chow, you think you can come up to me? You and Chow go to clown school together, huh? Well, I ain't your teacher. You need a name before you get to race me.
Well, help me out, man. Where do I get started?
Swear I'm too good to smoke, man. Check out the scene in Hollywood. You'll find racers all around there. Learn the streets. Earn some reps.
It slows down really badly anyway, even in the actual game, when him and Brooke are talking. You'll see once the conversation goes, it will speed up. But as you can see, yes, it's playable-ish, but yes, it's running. And it's kind of running just maybe 20 frames, 22 frames, I'd say, just at a guess. But the fidelity of the graphics, in order it to be this fast, it looks like a bloody mess. Granted, it still looks better than Halo Infinite on the new generation of Xbox. So, you know, there's always that. Let's try a few this is all I did. Played it for a while, played one race, and just thought, I can't bloody play this. So let's go to the settings and see if we can tweak a few more. Maybe let's turn that one on and see what happens. Okay, still the same. Let's go to, see what happens when we press this one. Let's change it to, just gotta keep messing around with it. Let's go. Let's go medium on that one, see if that makes a difference. And let's put it on normal. Nearest. Okay, last attempt at doing something. Let's try buffered rendering off. And the screen goes completely blank. Yeah, you could mess around with it, maybe get it, maybe try. I don't know, let's try. So you can't even change the resolution when you turn all these bloody things on. Let's go with... let's go with turn that on. Can we change the resolution now? Yes. Let's go ×2. And what have we got? It makes the graphics better. You can see it slows down a lot. Can you see what I mean about with it being like it's there but not there? Like, oh, it's so frustrating. But as I say, if it really is a case of just being a bit of optimization with the new chipset, utilize the 1.5 gigahertz and also make use of the new processing power, then hopefully, fingers crossed, we can play these games. But as you've seen, guys, it ain't the best. Right, let's go with Tekken.
Next battle. Come on. Round 1. Fight.
So normally you'd have to put frame skip on in order to make this run the way it's running now. So you can see that it's definitely performing a lot better. But it runs even better if you do just put a few little things on. It always reverts it back to original settings. So if we put auto frame skip just on 1, we speed up, put it on medium. Put it on 4. You'll see that it runs so much better, like really nice.
You win.
Sebastian, can't you do better than this?
So on the Plus, the games that can play, they play really, really well. And it looks really nice. I'll tell you what, let's go and test a few more. This is another game that runs poorly on the Arcade 2020. Have to put a few hacks on. Frame skip ×2. So I'll do it as stock settings, and then we'll do auto frame skip 1 and just lower some of the settings, and you'll see that it's actually not bad at all. As you can see, runs like a bag of shit. So we need to go to settings again. We don't need to be as aggressive as God of War or the other one. We can put auto frame skip, just leave it on 1, possibly maybe 2. Put these to low. Put this down to maybe 2. So let's go to settings again. Let's go to frame skip and let's put it on 2. Let's take that one off completely and see what we're doing now. what I'll do tomorrow, guys, is I'll test all the, obviously this is the MIB build, but I'll test Arcade Punk build tomorrow and see if there's any difference in performance there. Obviously try the latest Emulate. I still can't find that Bob build, guys. Like, somebody showed me or gave me a link on how to get it, but it tells you how to set it up, but it doesn't give you a link on how to where to download it. So yeah, I'm still none the wiser and still can't find it. It's like the ghost image. I see people using it, but nobody's sharing it. So as you can see, it looks beautiful. It really does look nice. This screen is really nice, and it's kind of playable. It's still, at the way it is now, it runs better than what it does on the Arcade 2020 and OGA. But it's still not good enough. Right, let's test a couple more. Let's try Dexter. It run okay on the Arcade 2020 Dexter, actually, to be honest. A few hiccups, as in stutters and skips every now and again, especially if it got busy. But it's just not that boost in performance that I was expecting. If there's any devs watching, is that the case? Is the new chipset against the old image for the old chipset? Is that what? Is it getting enough power? Is it drawing power from the right places? Let me know, guys.
In the great struggle of good versus evil, there is often more to a hero than meets the eye. Just as the plants have their hidden roots.
And if there's any games that you wish to see tested, guys, just let me know. And I will do another video. I'm hoping that all these different OSs, we can find an actual image that utilises it, or maybe is more compatible with it, maybe. Fingers crossed. But out of all three, this screen is the best. As in 3 being this Arcade 2020 and the OGA. Yeah, it runs a lot smoother. If anything, it speeds up. So it's really only going to be on certain games you'll notice the difference with the chipset and what it can do, and other games just still can't use it or not utilize it. At the moment as it stands, does it warrant an upgrade? I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. I don't think I've tested it enough and pushed it enough to see. If you haven't got one and you were waiting to see what this was like compared to the Arcade 2020 and also the Odroid Go Advance, what would it go for? Oh! I'd probably go with this for style, looks, build quality. Battery life is fantastic. As I say, from out the box I got 5 hours. It took 2.5 hours to charge completely, and we'll see after this and gameplay if it's actually budged or moved at all from like nearly 40 minutes of gameplay at full brightness. Quite demanding games. Yeah, as you can see, it's running perfectly fine. If anything, it speeds up instead of slowing down. Odd.
Looks like the bugs won.
What was that?
Nothing. All right. Everything with more than 2 legs start trembling, because the Daxtonator is in the building.
That's the spirit. Are you ready for your first test?
Just give me the bug juice, Pops, and make it a double. I'll hose that.
Keep pressing the wrong one. Okay, I'll make this the last game in this video. I say, if there is any other games that you wish to see running on here, guys, PSP wise, then just let me know, and I'll do Dreamcast next. And if there's any games on the Dreamcast you want me to test out, then please let me know as well in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Lots more to come. I don't think I'll get to do the unboxing of the Huawei P330 Lite, but I'll get that done tomorrow, guys. It's a bit late and I just simply can't be arsed. I want to relax. I've been messing around with this all day, sorting everything out, doing videos. Bit of me time. Yeah, and I don't know if you can tell, guys, but just look how gorgeous the screen is, man. Anyway,
Ridge Racer.
let's go on.
Get ready. Proceed with above choices. Ridge Racer World Tour allows you. Ridge Racer World Tour. Come on, Sierra.
You know, one thing that I would say is that whenever you get a new version of something and it's supposed to boast a better chipset and more powerful, then you do expect to like jump from 1x resolution to 2x resolution. That's my thought and thought process. But not to actually still have to do frame skip, even though it runs them better, but that's not an improvement in my eyes at all. It's...
Get ready to race.
yeah, anyway.
Are you nervous?
So to get the best out of this as well, auto frame skip 1. Medium. So 4.
3, 2, 1, go!
You know, you don't have to be as aggressive on the settings and hacks as what you would do on Arcade 2020 or
Okay, let's go!
OGA, but still. Now I did do a side-by-side comparison, guys, with the Arcade 2020 with this game, and even though this has a little bit of skip and stutter, the actual speed of which this game is running and how fast the car feels is a lot faster than what it is on the Arcade 2020. Even though with these skips, you can change these skips if you want. You just go back onto settings, keep auto frame skip as 1, you can change it to 2 if you like. Certain games doesn't really affect it that much. You can put that to low maybe. Take the filter in to have it off, and then you won't have any. As I say, for sense of speed and how fast it's actually running, it's moving at a goddamn fair pace.
Somebody fired off some nitrous. Ready for nitrous.
Which is nice and it feels nice.
No one can touch you. Yes!
Crash.
Feeling good. Ready for nitrous. Woo! That's amazing! Yeah! It's a new record! Final lap. You're in third place. Ready for nitrous. Good drift. Yahoo! It's the final stretch. Glory! Finish! Okay, let's move on to the next race. Okay, let's check the
So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Yeah, I really would love to know what you think of it so far. I hope it comes across that I'm not putting too much of a damper on it, because as I say, the games, yeah, I'm sure you can see from how it looks great, plays great. It's a tiny bit better than the Arcade 2020 and Odroid Go Advance, but I wouldn't say it's a game changer. I wouldn't say, oh well, I've got the POW Kiddie RGB10 and it's way better than yours. It's not going to win you any brownie points in the fucking kids playground at all. The only positives that I can say is that we have 3 different companies making exactly the same software, and the only way that you can decide which one to get is by which one looks the best. Because performance wise, yeah, the chipset's not a big enough jump in order for it to actually warrant saying it's any better than the Arcade 2020, or, you know, it may be marginally, you know, let's be honest, but yeah, again, I'm just torn on it, and I'm just saying my honest opinion on it, guys. I'd love to know what you think. But as far as build go, and as far as are you going to enjoy it if you get one, bloody too right you are. Yeah. Is it a great little device? Yes. If you haven't got one, is it worth getting one? Yes. So that's where I'm at with it so far, guys. As I say, let me know in the comments what you want to see tested on it, whether it be PSP. Dreamcast will be tomorrow, if I feel up to it and don't sleep well because of this horrendous heat. I may do a Dreamcast video later. If not, I'll probably do the Hawaii P30 Lite smartphone, cheap budget, and do a bit on that. I'm really excited. Still haven't opened it. It's been here all day. Still got the seals. Look, sealed. Itching to get in there. Itching. As always, guys, please leave a like. It helps out the channel. It helps it grow. Leave a comment, because I love to know what you think. I do answer back. I'm not like other YouTubers that like don't ever reply back to you. I'm willing to have a good chat. Chinwag, good chinwag. Yeah, and please share, because that also helps out dramatically. And as always, guys, take care.